my playthrough of God of War Ragnarok. It is the first blind playthrough for me, so once again, if you've never been here for a blind playthrough, you can type !blind, but basically, I know nothing about the game, so please don't let me know anything that I couldn't already know. Yeah, don't let me know anything. If you are blind also, we can kind of couch co-op it. We can, you know,
now that I am myself again,
do the playthrough together.
I suppose it's time to face my brother.
And after that?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a choice. Let me live with that for a moment.
So a quick recap of where we are. So we're in Vanaheim, and we just defeated Nithhog, something like that. Big dragon from obviously from Norse mythology. But anyway, we just defeated him, and we have freed Freya. Well, freed is kind of a weird statement. Anyway, Freya is now able to travel through the realm. She is no longer locked to this, or to her realm by Odin. So we have freed her bonds from Odin. She no longer has to travel as a bird or whatnot. Yesterday, we did a lot, actually. I actually played a little bit longer than I normally do, like an hour and a half longer. And we got a lot done. There was some really cool stuff yesterday. This is what I feel like is the first real boss in the game. This one had a lot of mechanics. It was a long fight to kill it. I almost killed it on my first try. I was kind of bummed out I didn't. But I think it took 3 tries. I think I died a second time right near the end. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of really cool moves, a lot of things to look out for. I really liked... oh, yeah. I was at 1 HP for, like, ever. Like, 1 hit from dying. I talked about it yesterday, and some during the RimWorld stream today, that the heartbeat, I think that's what really got me off track, because I wasn't nervous about being 1 hit from dying, and I was doing just fine. But man, oh man, for like 10 minutes, there's just that constant bump, 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 heartbeat in my ear. Whatever the reason, I ended up dying. It was close, though. It was a lot of fun. I'm really curious what today will hold. We just fought several kind of bosses, mini bosses and a big boss, so I don't know if we're going to be fighting any big stuff like that today, but I guess we'll find out here real soon. There was more than once you could tell that I kept checking my health. My eyes go down there like, yep, I'm still at 0 health. Well, 1 health. But. So yeah, there was a pretty intense scene with Freya at the end as well, where there's a lot of good story stuff yesterday between Kratos and Freya, but at the end they had this really like brutal conversation about, you know, her son being killed and how she can never really forgive Kratos, but she isn't going to kill him, I should say. I was going to say she doesn't want to kill him, but she kind of still does. All right. Let's see. Though I tried for so long to avoid it, we were forced to confront Freya head on. For the time being, she has stayed her blade. I've agreed to travel with her to Vanaheim. I do not believe she will ever forgive me, but perhaps our journey will give her time to reconsider her need for vengeance. And that's exactly what it did. Our journey in Vanaheim was successful in breaking Odin's curse on Freya and allowing us to forge a new alliance. With her anger now focused on Odin, perhaps we can free ourselves of his influence altogether. I am relieved to think of her as a friend once more. I can imagine no more formidable an ally. That heartbeat is horrible. You won't play the game yourself, but just hearing it is horrid. Yeah, it's my wife is saying too, is like, imagine if you have an anxiety issue, like you have anxiety, and that's just pounding in your ear. Yeah. So on Heat 3, welcome in. But yeah.
Look, over there. We can take this way back to the camp. I can help with the vines.
Aim L2, heavy vines, press square.
Now embed your blades into the glowing vines and light it.
Oh, blades, my bad, sorry.
Your brother seemed open
my lord.
to your return.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love nothing more than for everything to go back to how it was, leaving the responsibilities of leadership to me.
I'm pretty sure I've seen vines like that in this area already on our way through. And part of me wants to go back and just run back through the area right now with her. And then part of me is like, nope. which part of that's going to win right now? I'm going to go with the nope. The nope. The nope part of me is gonna take it for right now. The other part might overcome the nope shortly, but we will see. Stonewood. Stonewood what? There's a car dealership somewhere north of Indianapolis that we've driven by like once or twice or something. And it's like they have a giant sign with a guy's name on it. I think his name is Tom Wood. And I cannot help but every time I see a license plate that has his name from that car dealership, I'm immediately like, Tom Wood what? Haha. Even though it's not funny. I just can't help myself. Sigil arrow spread. Shoot sigil arrows at burning or frost enemies with square to trigger elemental damage. Can't help make bad jokes. You have no idea how I feel. Yeah, right.
Thing behind you! Incoming! Enemies to your left! Shield strike! Careful!
There we go.
Behind you! Look out!
Whoops. Alright, I need to get back in the swing of combat, apparently. This is doing awesome. That's how it seems to always be the case. Do like really awesome the last half of the stream, and then every time I get back to this, it's like, alright, let's remember our old moves again. Thanks, Thor. Alright, let's go. We got this time.
Watch your right! Enemies to your left!
I just kept rolling into a wall for some reason. Why did I think that was Freya? I have no idea. Maybe I shouldn't have done a bonus turn tonight. I should have just went to bed. I was like, no, that's Freya beside me. Even though it had a health bar. Figure out what we want for a third pizza choice. How many toppings are we talking about, Frelzo? How many toppings? Let's go on, Loon. Let's go on, Minoc. Welcome in.
Kratos, are you okay? Behind you, watch out! Enemies on the left!
Last one!
Send Odin my regards.
You use your anger effectively.
Well, you learn to use what you have.
What are your other 2 pizzas that you already got? Because I'm a meat eater myself, so a lot of times I will go with just about any amount of meat I can get, and then throw some jalapenos on there. Go ahead, Hysteric. Have pizza? No, we didn't have pizza tonight. We just grabbed McDonald's really quick. Squad. So when you are posting the dance emotes in other streams, am I the backup dancers? Am I ever the backup dancers? Or am I always in the middle? It seems like mine's a little too slow to be the backup dancers. You add me? So the main streamer that you're currently at is always the main dancer, and then there's other. I know you have a lot of dance emotes, and I mean I don't care either way. I'm just curious how it look how it looks. Off run 1. The other one is a veggie meat mix. Well, there you go. So number 3 makes sense to be like a meat lover pizza, right? You got cheese lover, then you got meat lover, and then you got the duo there. Perfect. Let's go ahead, Germ. Welcome in. I haven't seen Pineapple yet. No. Surprised. He actually skipped a date last night in order to watch the stream. And he was like, "Oh my god, the things I do for story night." But I haven't seen him tonight.
It's not as though I want to be angry with Freyr. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me. For half my life.
What kind of meat do you want? Yes, yeah, pretty much. His team is getting spanked by yours right now. Oh, maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely. If the game's still going, that's what he's doing. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Dwarven steel. Don't need to be drunk at this point. It's so bad. Wait, what's the score at the moment? Every kind of meat and then add pineapple. Yeah, and if you like spice.
These plants are the same as those we saw earlier.
Jalapeno.
Frost should make quick work of their poison.
37-3. Wow. Is there a way up over here, or am I? Yeah, it's gonna be from the other side, I guess. 37-3. How much time is left?
I think we'll need to adjust our strategy since there's more than one. Let's try using a sigil. Well done. Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic.
All right, I'll watch out by going the other way. Yes, yes, American football, yeah. Or hand egg. Hand egg is the rest of you call it. How the no wall run session end? We're still alive, yeah. It's not where I wanted it to be, you know, at the start of the day, but we lost 4 of our best colonists, but we're still alive, and we've gotten a few new colonists in, but Kratos versus plants. A herald of impending destruction, if ever there was one. The runic magic that flows through the 9 realms is a delicate system. In times of peace, the magic is calm, like a perfectly still lake in the absence of wind. But even the slightest disturbance is enough to cause ripples, and I can't think of a greater disturbance than Ragnarok approaching. Runic springs have begun to appear, causing raw magic to bubble from deep within the very makeup of a realm. From these springs, wisps are born, the pure manifestation of magic. With Fimbulwinter upon us, it's no wonder we're encountering more of these little pests by the day. Be wary, though. These may be easy enough to manage in small numbers, but they can quickly overwhelm even a seasoned warrior. What's more, they can fuse together to become wights, ephemeral beings that can't be hit by most attacks. They need to be locked down with a runic arrow before they can be attacked. Good to know. Good thing I read that after I had already done that. Once vulnerable, they can be dispatched in a single hit, which causes them to be knocked away and explode, dealing damage to enemies. With a little luck.
Could I ever think of this place as home again? After all that's happened.
We don't have the equipment for this.
Yeah. I have to come back to all these zones. All of them. Whoa.
Skull and Hati are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look. The sunlight wakes the sleeping roots. See how they stretch to welcome the sun?
That was pretty cool.
Beautiful, no? A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've grown accustomed to.
Wow.
The Eastern Migration. It's just as I remember it. At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators and occupiers. I guess there's still something to be fought for here. Something to defend even after so much damage has been done. Maybe that goes for Freyr, too.
Very pretty area. Let's see what this says.
Here.
Harmony. In a realm of peace, there is only one crime, a disruption of that peace. Look about you, the land and its people in harmony and balance, as constant as the sun and moon. Yet balance is precarious. Balance is easily lost. Cruelty, vanity, selfishness. These are the forces that would disrupt Vanheim's harmony. These are the forces of the Aesir. We are a peaceful people, but peace cannot endure without force to protect it. No, Mimir is back talking to Freyr at the moment. The last thing we heard from Mimir is him saying, "Oh, F me," because he asked Freyr about his army, and Freyr was like, "Army? Yeah, it's just us 5 guys." Mimir was like, "Oh, F me." Kratos learned the runes. Yeah. In fact, in the early part of the game, they mentioned that he's been learning the runes.
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother. It's a large bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
Don't forget the pig, that's right. The pig makes 6. Apparently he sourced over 100 different animal noises for the various areas. That's pretty cool, yeah. I didn't know that. Sound design in games is really cool in general. What's the name for the sound design in games and movies? I always forget. The career where they like literally make sounds out of random things that don't look like it at all. Foley. It's always cool to watch that. Even like while you're watching it, it's like, that doesn't sound like it. Not really. And then they put it to the graphics like, oh, yeah, it sounds like identical to it.
What is this?
I don't know. But giants definitely crafted it. There's 2 wolves represented here. Perhaps a connection to our friends in the sky. A mystery for another time.
Mystery for another time. Watched that on a Movie Magic TV show. I saw them do it recently on... What was that on? Oh, it was on The Amazing Race. So I usually end up listening to the seasons of Amazing Race. I don't really watch it. We'll look at it every now and then. But on one of the Amazing Race seasons recently, they had a challenge where they had to do one of the Foley artist, whatever, sound stage things. Chug it. Yeah. Let's drink this mysterious liquid. Clean it up. Clean it up.
My sigils can break through their shields. They're defenseless now.
Hex enemies are weak to elemental attacks. Try Flame Whiplash or Frost Awakens.
Use a shield strike. Enemies to your left.
Altogether, 3XL pizzas, 34 bucks. Free tax and sides. Oh, that's not bad at all. Wow. Where'd you get that from? Is it a chain or a local place or? For 3 extra large, yeah. Domino's. The Domino's here is actually really good. The thing about chain restaurants is like, oh, 50% weak. The thing about chain restaurants is that they can vary so dramatically. We rented a place in probably shouldn't say. Anyway, we rented a place before we bought our house here, and there was 2 McDonald's that were like right down the highway from each other. I'm like less than a mile apart, and like one was just like you would think of a McDonald's, you know, like a good McDonald's. The food was always hot and like you'd expect and made right and tasted just fine, you know, for McDonald's. And the one down the road was like just always terrible. Food never seemed fresh. Like it just sucked. But it was owned by different franchisees owners, right? So they were completely managed different, even though they had the same ingredients and were supposed to be identical to one another. And that's the same thing with like places like Domino's. The Domino's here is good. But yeah, a lot of it is about who's running it, obviously, and the person that owns the franchise, not just the company itself. Yeah, the one here is pretty good.
So much has happened since I last saw Freyr. I'm not even sure where to begin.
What do you want from him?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Demos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
If you drop over the other side of the state line, the Domino's there is incredible. But they won't deliver across the line. Gotcha. Sal, thank you for the look.
Now, how to get across?
Chain elements. Use multiple sigils to chain elements toward hard-to-reach places. They grow in size and glow brighter when chained to each other. Walkout XL any topping for $8.99 any day of the week. Yeah, that's really nice.
My sigil
Maybe I
arrow
should have gotten
should be
pizza
able to
today.
carry the fire across the river to reach the bramble.
Yeah, just hang on, Freya. I'm just looking around, so I know you're gonna have a hissy fit as soon as you see that I'm checking for ravens and loot and stuff. But trust me, I've heard your instructions. They've been quite clear. Interesting.
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife, Faye, taught me that.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember fondly.
They do seem kind of occasionally like they are in a contest to like one up each other's misery a little bit. You worked in pizza for over a decade, could still eat it near every day. Yeah, the great thing about pizza in general is it's just the base for so many things. Like there's dessert pizza, which is incredible. People that talk, well, there shouldn't be sweet stuff on pizza. Whatever, man. You end up having those like cinnamon apple dessert pizzas or whatever, or like those chocolate brownie dessert pizzas. They're friggin' awesome. Obviously, you wouldn't have that. Well, you shouldn't probably have it for your just straight up dinner or whatever. But and then I even had what was that, last year? I ate a breakfast pizza, and I don't just mean like pizza for breakfast. There was one that the crust was made in part with a mixture of biscuit dough, and it had like sausage. It had like sausage gravy as the sauce, and It was good. It was good. But yeah, pizza is like, there's just so many things. You can do anything. Whatever you want. It's a vessel for awesomeness. Let's go on. Pirate, welcome in. Gravy master. Hey, look at that. Breakfast pizza. Yeah, with your sausage gravy. Look at that. Man, one of my favorite things is sausage gravy and biscuit, because I grew up on it, right? Grew up in Southeast Tennessee and had that like all the time. When I was a kid. I don't eat it too much anymore, but breakfast pizza, yeah, it's good. How's it going? T Fark, welcome in. Oh, what moves am I supposed to be leveling up? I forgot. I was working on that yesterday.
To your left.
Hang on, Frey. I need to see what moves I'm trying to level up. Let's see. Hyperion Pool. I've already done. Blazing Surge. Okay. Blazing Surge and Blazing Explosion. Let's go ahead and work on that. So on Pineapple, watch the VOD late tonight. We'll be off again by the time you see this. Thank you, Pineapple. Have a good one. R Squared already told me what's going on in your football game, but anyway, try to have a good one either way. All right, so we're gonna work on leveling those three up. Double dip the axe recall move throws your leveling. Apparently not. Yeah, I tried to do that last night. The double dip. You're watching the VOD, laughing so much at the bleep part. Oh yeah, the kids. The school thing. I think you're watching that, Igor.
Use a shield strike. The whip! It's creating more!
I know, Freya, but I'm just trying to level moves. You understand, right? You understand. She doesn't understand.
Left side! White Rock! Left side! Incoming!
Maybe I should stop trying to level moves until there's only like a few of them left. Or else someone will end up dying.
Good! That's the way!
Freya, can you hit that? There you go. Alright, back to leveling moves. Probably have to actually hit him with a move for it to level it. All right, we got to silver. Now we need 4 more. Oh yeah, the heart's going again. 4 more of the big one. Okay, we can do that. Almost got myself killed leveling up moves, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Might as well level it up on these little fights. That way we have it for the big boy fights, you know. You know. I never played the first 3 God of Wars. Love how some of the blade moves are the same. Just expanded. Yeah, see, I never really played those ones. I didn't own them. My friend did, so I played a little bit at their house, but never enough to like play from start to finish. Just like a little bit of a level here and there, you know. Go back and do them sometime for an
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
Let's go on Soul Sapper. Assess the beating on God mode. Now the prize in the first one. Yeah, I would love to have a like retro night eventually. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Play some stuff I haven't played since I was a kid and whatnot.
Watch for the plants. They like me, but strangers not so much.
I see that.
Hey, I thought you were already done, so I wasn't over there. But it didn't hit that one? What? We can be a bit tedious if you're looking for nostalgia run. Yeah, so the ultimate goal, I mean, obviously the stream is a job, you know, and today's stream has definitely surpassed my expectations, especially with RimWorld. But as soon as I switch off of RimWorld, viewership goes down to like, you know, like an eighth and a seventh of the RimWorld views. So hopefully I'm able to retain some more of the RimWorld viewership that we're getting for other things. But the ultimate goal was, or used to be, still kind of is, I guess, is to get to the point where I can just play variety, play a lot of challenging stuff on variety, and still be able to pay all the bills and everything, you know? Still be able to have it as a job but play variety. So I think with a lot of people like you guys sticking around for more than just RimWorld, we can eventually get there. I don't think we have anything for this yet. Nuts. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Nuts. Appreciate it. When's the last time I think Nuts?
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
Wait for Darkest Dungeon. Unsubbed, unfollowed. Goodbye forever. I was going Tit. Are you foosballing as well? Are you a foosballer? Horror moments, bonus streams where the best memes are made. Yeah. Yeah. The horror thing was pretty fun. That sounds weird as well. Going Snowblind.
Ready?
As I ever will be.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was yesterday. Someone came in, and I'm not saying anything bad about this person or what they said, but someone came in and it was like, when we had like 1,800 viewers, 1,800 live viewers with no raids or hosts, they came in, they're like, man, why don't you ever play Darkest Dungeon anymore? And I'm like, like, you know, it's at the end of the day, it's to be just perfectly upfront and honest with people. Like, it's at the end of the day, it's a fun job, but it's still a job. It's still to support my family and everything, you know? So it's like, yeah, let me just, you know, we have 1,800 people here organically. Let me just get rid of 80% of them to switch over to Darkest Dungeon. Screen destroyed you? Oh, man, there's so many things.
No. It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne, we'll rebuild, me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight?
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
Freya, please. I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most.
Oh, she knows.
Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I've missed you so much.
Thanks, Soul Sapper.
And I you, Yngvi.
Thank you, Wizard. Have a good night.
But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two.
Yeah, it was kind of funny how the other characters are like trying to like walk by and kind of side eye and watch.
Not you.
Brock's having none of that.
Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare heads. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your
Beardo.
old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, Brock. I may do just that.
We got a new name.
Well, all right, then. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Unless you want me to fix anything up first.
So, Chris, are you asking
Don't
basically
run off
about
without me now, brother.
split
I've
streams
done what
like
I
I used
can
to do?
here.
The idea of split streams, I don't mind. I wouldn't do it for like story game like this because I'm worried that some of those viewers are going to spoil things, you know. But I wouldn't mind doing split streams again. The reason why I stopped, even though it'd be good for like these hours and stuff like that, is because of the health crap. So generally, with all this health BS going on, I end up having to like rest between the two streams to be able to do this one. So I just don't think, unless they figure out whatever's going on, resolve it, that I probably can't do that, like, you know, 10 to 12 hours straight daily like I used to do.
Well, brother, care to meet our new allies, or shall we depart?
Right, and Wessel left some stuff behind after we killed some stuff.
Excuse me, can you stop and help a lady out, please?
And Zorfus, welcome in. Are we winning? I'm gonna go with yes. Amir's back in the saddle again. We won.
How did a travel
What is it?
come to-
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam.
She's a southern dwarf. That's right. Maybe 6
Oh,
hours
and don't
to
forget to
I
keep
don't
an
know.
eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you. Free of charge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
Tell me about the camp dog.
Yeah, we'll see. But a lot of it boils down to health crap.
In the jungle. She probably escaped the Blothhunder breeding farm north of here. We all told him she was beyond saving. But he never gave up. She healed and hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure of heart. Believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
We're talking about the pig dog.
What'll it be?
Ah, we can upgrade the Leviathan axe to tier 4 and see what some new skills are. We can also
Keep her
upgrade
sharp and she'll keep you alive.
the Blades of Chaos. Yeah. Big upgrades, big upgrades.
You still owe me the story of who made these things.
All right, let's check this out. 4 more skills to look at. Frost Awakens 2. Hold triangle while sprinting to activate Frost Awaken quickly. That's kind of nice. I can always just activate it while I'm already running. I do sprint attack a lot, so I could run while holding that and then do the leaping R1 or R2. It's pretty nice. How much is that? I think I'll just get it already. 1,500, yeah. Yeah. I've seen that one. So these, I think I saw. Yeah, we saw that. No, it's different. Okay. Quickly recall the Leviathan axe perform a powerful leaping slam. Come on and slam. And these two. Switch stances. Oh, I need to work on that. So basically I have to hit R1 once. And then after he comes back to his neutral stance there, hit R1 again. I have to test that. Were the blades made by Hephaestus? I don't know. How can you have all this patience for all the... Did you see we or the chat threw at you? My father or something? Yes, I am, yeah. Yeah. Switch stances by pausing momentarily after any Leviathan attack. R2, R2. It's made by Ares. Heavy attack finisher at the end of the light attack combo. R1 3 times, then R2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah, I'll grab that. Ooh, lots of unlocks at tier 3 here. Add a powerful finisher to Chaotic Rampage. So Chaotic Rampage. I've only used that once. I gotta work on that. Up good or great work. Thank you, Zorfus. I appreciate it. It's hard sometimes, but I try. I did have to I had to look away from the chat. I think I talked about it. Yeah, I talked about it earlier, and I talked about it yesterday on the bonus stream too. Saturday, so yesterday was the first day ever in streaming on and off since 2010, full-time streaming since 2017, that I ever had to just look away from the chat and just stop reading the chat for a while, because I knew I was gonna start getting annoyed by it, like not annoyed in like an angry sort of way, but like a, oh dear God, I can't take this. So I ended up like, yeah, I ended up just like turning and basically playing the game for almost an hour and just saying what I was doing instead of reading as much as chat that I usually do. And I felt bad about it, but I had to do it because it was about to drive me crazy. Striking a grounded enemy with Hyperion Grapple causes a fire. Oh, hang on. I do that a lot. Striking a grounded enemy with Hyperion Grapple causes a fire impact that sends a burning spark forward, damaging enemies behind the victim. That seems really good because it can throw the other ones off balance. I like that one a lot too. Chat was so bad on Saturday. Oh man, oh man. Some of it happened again today too, but I don't know, man. I don't know. While immolation is full, press L1. Let's see. Where's immolation again? 4 melee attacks, quick succession without sustaining damage. Power up. Blades of Chaos. Inflict burn. Okay. While it's full, press L1 plus triangle to activate. Enhances all Blades of Chaos melee attacks and burning explosions. Build rage. And all these are so good. Striking an enemy during its attack with Scorched Earth significantly increases the damage dealt. Striking an enemy during its attack with Scorched Sweep. Okay. So got to ask, is mayonnaise a floor? I think I'm gonna grab this one. And this one. Okay, and then I'm gonna work on some of these. What was this? I don't remember. Oh, that was just the frozen spike I gotta do. Aim, hold R1. Okay. Alright. Create a bunch of memes during that. Is blank or is X a wall? Yeah. Unreal sometimes.
Let's do it.
The Blades of Chaos a wall. Adds a concussive wave to the end of the axe combo. Ooh, what are we using right now? High luck chance to grant a gift of strength on axe kill. Concussive wave at the end of the R1 combo. I wish they would show like the preview on these ones also. That actually sounds pretty good. I think I'm gonna try that. You love the Seed Finder mod? It's so awesome, yeah. Zormaster did a great job on it. Happy to promote it. Stun grabbing an enemy grants a gift of strength. Okay. The spinning chaos and evasive embers evade attack skills do increased damage and burn to enemies. Does X a wall be a new stream meme? Probably. Next to the chicken and Cletus and hunger, yeah. Probably right there. Oh,
no,
crap, I want to look at armor.
Refunds.
No refunds, I got it.
You make up your mind.
Runic relic attacks hits stack above, increasing crits to melee and range damage by 50% with each stack. This is a new one. Bare-handed attacks, parrying and blocking have a high luck chance to deal bonus damage and poison enemies, lowering their power level. So I'm guessing this is what I'm going to get from doing her thing. Bare-handed attacks. That would be an interesting play style. Huh. That sounds pretty cool. Melee attacks against poison enemies do increased damage. Yeah, we gotta go to this dwarf side quest. Chances of being pretty low though because of the luck. Yeah, it seems kind of cool though.
About time I had something to do.
Enchantment. Vanaheim's Fortune. Increase Kratos' melee damage against status afflicted enemies based on his luck. Increase Kratos' melee damage when he is above 75% health based on his defense. I have no luck right now, yeah. Increase resistance to blind and daze. I'm gonna try this one out. Okay. Gotta remember to use that. Accessory.
And Lady Freya?
Oh yeah, Freya. Look at you, Freya. You have things. Sister arrows deal increased status. When a runic summon is on cooldown, significantly increase the status applied. Using a Hellstone or Rage Stone refers 2 runic arrows. Further reduces runic summon cooldown. Okay.
What are you looking for?
I still haven't been using Resurrection Stones. I know someone asked me, it's like, don't you want to use Resurrection Stones? Would it make it much easier? And I was like, yeah, but I don't want it really to be easier. I will probably end up using some later, but... So come back if you need more crap. Thanks. Will do. Will do. That's Kratos' luck stat, not mine. I'm not sure it works that way.
Should we ask him?
Don't be rude.
What's rude about asking
another
for
side
help?
quest?
Igvir, my love, focus on your work. You need to weave those tighter.
Like on that boss fight that I almost... Yeah, if I had had one of those, I would have gotten him on my first try. Yeah, most likely, anyway. That's alright.
Your alliance is unusual.
I think what Kratos is trying to say is he's never seen a light elf and dark elf work together. It's a welcome sight.
Hopefully one day, a common one. Mimir tells me you're something of an adventurer. Should you ever find your way to the Forbidden Sands in Alfheim...
Contested territory. Past the Barrens.
There are rumors of a sanctum, and artifacts our elders don't want us to see. Anything that sheds light on our suppressed history would benefit all of Alfheim.
Uncovering secret history? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Knowledge of the elves' common ancestry is what brought us together. Stories of Alfheim before the division of light and dark. It's very taboo.
Didn't stop you from spreading word of it. Which is how you ended...
I don't know why I didn't go straight to them. Here they are. Bela, Dark Elf, and... let's go with Big Veer. A Light Elf are allies of Freyr, and something more than allies to each other. After seeing so much division and anger in Alfheim, to see them together is striking. There's a reason to hope elves may yet find peace. Perhaps aiding them by exploring the hidden sanctum in the Alfheim desert will allow us to help correct our own past wrongs toward the elves.
Up in prison.
Where she and I met. As enemies, naturally, but escaped as friends. More than friends.
You can stop talking.
Okay. Good luck out there.
He really wants us to know that he's gotten with her.
If I may ask, do you miss Alfheim?
You mean, do I miss the light?
Do you?
The truth? I still feel its pull. You want nothing else when you're near it. And away from it, you're only biding time until you can drink again from the light. But then again, the light does not make good food. It doesn't play music or tell jokes or open your eyes to new things. It makes you run in place. The more I am away from it, the more I see it for what it really is. And I don't need it anymore.
I appreciate your candor.
It's kind of interesting
Is
how...
someone going to ask me if I miss the light? Of course. How rude of me.
In their defense, love, you are usually not the most talkative.
I will speak. From birth, we are taught the light is everything. The elders say it is why we fight. But all of that, it's shit. I am more than the Hive. More than a soldier. Light elves, dark elves. All elves are the same. Stubborn. Brainless as moths, blinded by their light. I know better now. I looked into the shadows, and there I found my people. My home. There. That is all I have to say. You can go away.
Pizza's on the way.
Thank you for sharing.
Deep Harris, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Deep Harris. Hopefully you're still there. I don't have the alerts sounds on while I'm doing these story games.
I hope we have a chance to talk further, Mimir.
Cinematic nature
Always
of them.
Nice to meet a fellow scholar.
I try to
And
always
Kratos,
come back and look.
I understand your homeland is famed for philosophers. When things quiet down, I'd love to hear their ideas. And your own.
I have nothing to say that will interest you.
Nonsense, brother. I've heard many a wise word past those sunburned lips.
It's all right, Mimir. My wife is much the same way.
Careful.
Quiet, but very deep.
Acceptable.
Whew. She loves me so much.
There's a way to let Seed Finder run in the background. Yes. So inside of RimWorld itself, there is an option. I don't know which panel it's in, but there's an option for run in the background. And it lets the game itself run in the background. So you can turn that on, and then Seed Finder will continue to work in the background. Just make sure you end up turning it back off if you want, because if you don't,
hey, I'm glad it worked.
And you ever like minimize the game to pause it, it's just gonna keep running while you're playing.
Still not sure I totally get you or what your deal is, but as long as you have her back, I'll have yours.
Put me on YouTube. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you for that. You've probably heard me say it so many times. Yeah, the Twitch Prime counts same as a tier 1, so it financially supports the stream. So much appreciated. All right, I think I'm gonna go look for Dwarf Lady's whatever. I think I accidentally started tracking the elf one though. There we go. Okay. Options, it's general tab. Okay. Yeah, that will allow it to run the background. Now, if you put in 2 very specific things, what I like to do is I like to put in something that's relatively specific, and I'll tell it to find 1 map. And then if it finds 1 map relatively quickly, I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe that map isn't as rare as I thought, and then I'll have it do like 100 or something, and then I'll go eat dinner while it finds 100 or something like that, you know? If you're too strict on the map parameters, it's gonna take it a long time to find it, or it might never find it. Another thing about it is, it might not be clear right off the bat, but when you put in a seed name, if it doesn't find that seed at all in the first world, it'll generate a second world that's that seed. So let's say you put Christopher, right? And it goes through all the Christopher seed, and it doesn't find that exact map. It will then generate a new world that's Christopher 2, and then it'll look through that one, then Christopher 3. And so it will never stop really looking for them. Well, I mean, eventually it will, but you know what I mean, like. So also when it finds seeds, make sure you look and see if there's a number on the seed, because it might have found it, but in a additional world that you need to put in the number to get that seed, if that makes sense. All right. Let's check out this mysterious orb, I guess. What's the shortcut to the map? There it is. Undiscovered. Oh, there was a place that we didn't go to? Oh, well, there's several places we didn't go to because we literally couldn't. Okay. We're hoping for some Drum Brock stuff. That should be interesting. I wonder why I can't run here. Oh, well. Ah, well. Which way was this? Oh, right. Okay. We don't have whatever interacts with that yet. Okay. I remember seeing that when we first came in. Yeah. Again, we don't have whatever interacts with that. All right. Oh, there's going to be a boat over there.
Something? We can head out the way we came.
Yeah, I'm just looking. So eventually we're going to be able to have something that goes across there, and we'll be able to boat in this area. That's kind of cool.
Done exploring, Kratos?
Oh, there we go. Almost missed something. Freyr's Lament. I can't do this. I mean, I have to do this. I write this because I can't say the words out loud. I write this because maybe, if all goes well, it'll be a funny reminder of the man I once was. A man who is scared, who is in over his head. A man who cannot stop asking himself over and over again a single question. What would she do? I'd love to ask her, but she's gone. So I guess I have to answer on her behalf. She'd tell me to stop complaining. She'd tell me that I don't matter. That my fears, my inadequacies are irrelevant. All that matters is making sure the people of Vanaheim can cast off the yoke of Aesir rule. She'd tell me I'm allowed to be scared. I'm allowed to be angry. But above all, I have to be strong. The people of Vanaheim need a leader. And for the foreseeable future, it looks like I'm the best they're going to get. Man, I wish she was here. Freyr. Mind your business. That's right. We ever find out what temperature frostbite actually starts at? No. No. I don't think anyone had a clear answer. All right.
I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy.
Sounds good. Snowblind, enjoy.
Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word.
Are you talking about... You're talking about RimWorld, right, Inspector? I assume. Or you know that we're talking about RimWorlds? Freya joins Kratos. Freya's alliance unlocks new combat equipment and a unique skill tree. Her use of both sonic and sigil arrows opens up new options in combat and puzzles. Oh, nice. I was wondering if she would join for good. Hey, look, it's bugging. We're not actually holding the axe. Look at our hands. What are you holding up there, Kratos? Weighted blade. Melee attacks strike with heft and inflict stun on enemies. Upgrade Freya's sword at any shop to improve her strength in combat. A runic summon. Freya uses her affinity with cedar. Cedar? Is that the D or is that the TH? I can never remember. That's the TH, isn't it? Magic to conjure a deadly poison gas cloud that seeks out her enemies, disrupting the battlefield. So L2 or R2. Go to armor. Okay. Freya's runic summon provides critical combat. Let's see. Hold square to summon it. Okay. Armor and accessories. Find and equip different armor to change Freya's look. She also benefits from shared accessories that adjust combat style of her and Atreus. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Freya has a unique skill tree that uses XP she earns separately in combat and quests. You mean in real life? Yeah. We were talking about RimWorlds. Unlock vine summons, poison attacks, Valkyrie moves, and other skills. Ooh. Freya can spawn vines in the ground that root enemies in place. She sure has that, obviously. Freya's vines root enemies for a longer duration. Freya can summon vines that grab an enemy lying down and release a cloud of poison. Freya can summon vines that grab a launched enemy and slam them, dealing heavy stun. I like that. Freya's vines apply poison to root enemies. Oh, synergy. Synergy. We might not have to apply all that much poison. We could equip that stuff that gives us extra damage against poison enemies and then have her do a lot of poison stuff. We're trying the RimWorld challenge in real life. Let's go on. Johnny, welcome in. Should I upgrade my axe, my blades, or my Freya first? Freya can summon vines to pull a giant rock from the ground and hurl it at her target. Freya's vines can grab weaker enemies and throw them across the battlefield. That looks pretty cool. Runic arrow deals increased status damage, deals greatly increased damage, and significantly more damage. Hex explosions caused by Freya's sigil arrows have an increased area of effect. Have less resistance to stun. Have a follow-up explosion. Sonic explosions caused by Freya have an increased area of effect. Attacking enemies afflicted by Freya's sonic status creates a bigger reverberating applying stun. It's kind of like Trace's. Basically the same. Valkyrie. Freya becomes much more aggressive in the battlefield, parrying and charging in at enemies more often. Ooh, nice. Freya adds more specialized abilities to her ranged attacks. Freya enters her Valkyrie form to slash through enemies. Unleashes a barrage of arrows. Rise into the air before slamming enemies. These just look cooler. When Kratos sends an enemy flying backwards, a square appears above Freya. If pressed, she dashes towards the enemy and strikes them with high damage. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Yeah, there's so many. Sometimes it's written as DH by analogy to TD. So what would be the English phonetic of just the letter itself, or the phonetic of the letter as when it appears in words most commonly? If that makes sense. Start, welcome in. Yeah, I kind of want all this. I want to see her parry some stuff. Let's get that. Let's get that. So it is this one. So, so the O is is in this. So I had that one right, but I mixed it up earlier with the D one. The D with the symbol like the Nidhogg. All right, we'll get some other stuff on her later. Okay, melee attacks against an enemy afflicted with Sonic deal significantly increased stun. Yeah. Whoops. Sigil arrows deal increased stun. When a runic summon is on cooldown, greatly increase the status applied for runic. Using a Hellstone or a Raystone will refund some runic arrows. Sonic arrow deals greatly increased status. Enemies killed from a runic arrow explode. First runic arrow from a full quiver deals greatly increased damage. Okay. Very soft TH sounds. Gotcha. Thank you, Rosa. I will try to remember. Obviously, I'm going to get it wrong some because it's not native to me, but... Oh, I can already change her clothing. I want her to wear the Valkyrie gear. All right. This should be interesting. I need an entire game where I play as Freya.
This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it. Runa. Go ahead. Carve the letter.
Carve a rune into the hidden chamber door so Freya can open the way.
Suna.
It's an incantation. I'll speak it.
Suna. Lovely. Working together is already opening doors for us.
Oh God, Mimir.
Is he always making puns like that?
Inspector, are you related to Mimir? Okay. Just that under the minimal it triggers hypothermia and frostbite. Assume frostbite isn't a temperature trigger, but time. Gotcha. We're talking about rim worlds. Yes. Isn't a specific temperature. It's when ice crystals form from moisture inside tissue. Yes, but we're talking about RimWorld. The question was specifically at what temperature or in RimWorld does frostbite become possible? Yeah, no worries. You're not the only one. In fact, Inspector got hit by it first that we were talking about. I didn't realize we were talking
We're
about
blocked by
RimWorld.
more vines. Remember what to do?
Yes, I remember. You think it might be the same temperature that plants die?
There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize.
Reagan, select either sonic or sigil arrows. Use up to swap. Oh boy.
Looks like soundstone to me.
We're clear.
Oh boy. Longer outside though, but every time you see it triggers in videos, it's like under 14. Yeah. And it also, is that like on a completely naked pond
true.
though, or? I don't know.
Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely, that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserved for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling.
Wonder if it's, that's what I'm wondering too. I'm betting, because a lot of things, most things in RimWorld are simplified.
If you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
Oh man, I got 3 side quests to do right now.
If you want to
Alfheim,
continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river.
the dwarf thing, the Alfheim desert, the other part of it where the other jellyfish is, and now upriver. All right, we finished the major quest stuff. Time to do some side stuff. Yeah, that is interesting. There's some really complicated stuff like armor calculation, melee calculation, and what's another one? A social concept in the game. But then there's some really oversimplified things of like how temperature works and air and stuff, yeah.
What is this?
The crest of Skirnir. Never quite as smart as he thought.
New artifact, Skirnir. Though he comes from one of Vanaheim's oldest families, Skirnir never considered himself a Vanir. Never considered himself, well, much of anything, truth be told. Skirnir was loyal to no one but Skirnir. He was that particularly infuriating brand of intellectual, who forever seeks to place himself above others by refusing to ever be pinned down on any specific philosophy. If there were an issue with two sides, Skirnir would find a way to stand right in the middle and declare himself superior to all. If there were a fence separating two pastures, he'd find a way to balance directly on its edge. When Odin visited his wrath upon Vanaheim, Skirnir learned the consequences of neutrality. Neither side could be sure of where his loyalties lie, and so neither side could trust him. For the Einarjar, that meant they'd chop his head off at the first available opportunity, which, given that the Vanir refused to provide him with shelter, came considerably sooner than Skirnir expected. Interesting. But yeah, Rose is also native Iceland, if I remember correctly. D-voice based on context. So it could be lighter or stronger, softer or not softer, basically, on context. I mean, I guess that's the TH in English is like that, too. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. Man, linguistics or in general, is a crazy subject. Enlightened centrist. Infestation chance is another one of those complex things, yeah. Another one of these things. Do you want to help Freya out first? I mean, we're already here. We might as well do it.
Good. We can explore the river now. And hopefully right some old wrongs.
Feels weird not to have Atreus with me. Her hair sure is floppy. Dew of Vitality. +2 Vitality. It's our 5th dew. Yggdrasil dew.
What is your unfinished business?
I left something behind, near the falls.
Your wedding site. Now, why do you want to be going back there?
To be free of the bonds of my marriage. And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely. Not enough.
I like all this wildlife.
Guide us.
Freya's missing piece. Oh, we can't go up there. Yeah, so the linguistics thing has always been like interesting to me, but like as a passing thing, not like as a linguist. You know, not like Tolkien. Like his interest in it
My
is
people
interesting to
settled
me,
this
but
river many ages
not
ago. Thousands
linguistics
traveled it on pilgrimage to the shrine of worship.
it's kind of a weird way to put it, but
Then the Aesir
hopefully you know what I mean.
came. This is all that's left.
There's Raven. It's been decades you studied languages, including your own. Like, I've always found linguistics interesting, but it's not been an interest to the point that I would study it myself very, very much.
The Aesir burned him.
Yes.
Outside of just passing.
We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him.
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freyr up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
Sounds like a didgeridoo. Hang on, I'll catch up on what you just said after I fight these.
Take it off, man! You've got this!
It looks so stupid when I'm just leveling up moves. Whoops.
Get up! Brother!
Brother, get up. Can't, I'm dead. Early work, having technical issues for quite a while. Put your PC headset back on. Lots of barking and alerts occurred. Workstation so you couldn't see. Create stream for what you could hear. Oh god, yeah. The earlier one was crazy. Sound design in that moment is cool. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. I like that weird didgeridoo songy chant thing. Without studying it, it's going to be... Oh, sometimes it's just interesting to be told something without studying it. Yeah, for sure. Few places on your body you can tickle yourself. It's the roof of your mouth with your tongue. Well, I have something about that, actually. I am extremely ticklish, and I can tickle myself almost anywhere. So I have... What a crappy gene that I have. And my daughter has gotten that same gene. She asked me, she was like... So my wife touched my daughter on the back of the neck or something, just like in passing. And my daughter like got tickled by it. And she was like, why am I so ticklish? And I was like, I'm sorry. You got that from me. All right, let's see where we are on that. Hyperion grapple. I need like 13 more. And then I need only like 3 more explosions. Okay. No stimulants, all the tickle. Yeah. What are my genes? What are my genes? Apparently I got pretty decent eye-hand coordination out of it. I got some okay rolls as well, you know. Oh no, that worked. Turtle's just hanging out watching like, what just happened? Gene ticklish, minus 5% paint threshold, minus 1% block rate. That's right. Grilled chicken champion too.
Patience is piety.
What is this? Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff out there. Yeah, crazy genes.
What is wrong?
Please, leave me to my prayers. I await Freya, the great healer.
Oh, she's here.
I am here. She will cure me. I have been a loyal follower. She would not abandon. I am Freya. What do you need? Only she can cure my sickness. Of Mangold, Mire, and Poem.
Mangold.
We must help her.
She demands a cure. She is dead.
She is trapped here, ignorant of her own death. If we bring her what she needs, she'll move on.
You're certain?
I'm not going to do nothing. She needs Mangold, Mire, and Palm. We should find some.
Map saw with 10 geysers. Maps will continue to have more and more geysers depending on the size of the map. So the average number of geysers depends on the map size. So it's not uncommon to have like a 325 map that has 8 geysers, and 375 even more so. 10 isn't uncommon on 375. I mean, ain't anywhere close to that, doing it that way. Can those stay on top of the water?
That brazier. Maybe it could help with those vines.
Oh, I don't need to actually hit it at all. For some reason, I was thinking she would need to do something. Or, I mean, we would need to do a combo, but... That was exclusively pay on 275. That's my preferred one overall, too. I think it's a really nice middle ground. The same thing goes with Ancient Dangers. You can actually have maps with like 5 Ancient Dangers when you start getting into those super big, stupid size maps.
What did you find?
As you asked.
Hey, I got one of the things. Which one was it?
A Noken song. Be wary.
There it is, man. I hate to kill this one because he's like jamming, you know? I mean, it's really bad for us, but...
Nothing good can come of this noise.
Right side, incoming!
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Hey, I'm trying to level my moves.
On your left.
Guy, I'm trying to level moves. Red move.
Don't let it heal!
Does this still count if you die as well? Like, could you do that to level up moves? I probably shouldn't cheese it that way, but tempting.
This is a fine mess.
What map size did I go for no walls? 275, yeah. Flat beach map zone is 275. Yep, yep, it is. I'll wait until there's fewer left.
Be wary.
Must stop that Noken from singing!
What's your right?
Don't let it heal!
Behind you, watch out!
I wish that red mark would show up a little faster.
This is a fine mess.
Dying a lot more tonight. But yeah, I think 275 is probably my favorite. I think I would like big maps even better if it wasn't just for the late game lag they add. It just gets to be too much.
A Noken song. Stay alert.
Get that thing to shut up!
Behind you!
Don't let it heal! Incoming right side! Behind you! Watch out! Fredo, are you okay?
am I building the red circle animatry? It's gone. The animatry's gone. I'm not doing anything with the animatry. But yeah, I was originally going to do it to get maximum grass growth, and then the beavers ate it, and I was like, all right, let's see if we can do it without animal grass.
Stay alert.
Nothing good can come of this noise.
Behind you!
Rosen! What now?
On your guard, Kratos!
That move does not show it's going to be red until he's already almost done swinging it. It's the first time there's been a move like that. Like he puts the hammer up and he starts swinging and then it turns into the red circle. So I'm going to have to just not rely on the red circle and just look for him pulling that hammer back, I guess. Yeah, the beavers, yeah, it was really annoying. I should have taken better care of it, but oh well. What's going on, Phelan?
Behind you, brother!
Get that thing to shut up!
Behind you! Incoming!
Oh, I felt that one, brother.
On your right!
Can't do this without you, Kratos!
So I've died twice as much of these as I did the last biggest boss in the game so far. How's it going, Sim? Welcome in. Oh,
No
it's not
concern.
feeling it tonight.
Stay alert.
Nothing good can come of this noise.
Behind you!
I didn't know those guys could blind you. No idea where he is.
Incoming! Left side!
Watch your right!
Come on, Kratos. Off your back.
Going full, welcome in. Give me the 100 bits. Appreciate it, fool. I'm playing on the map with the tree next to the mountain, and the tree keeps despawning, so there's something going on. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I didn't end up playing on the map. So the tree is showing where it showed in the preview, but it's disappearing. Yeah, there's actually a lot of story stuff in the beginning of the VOD, yeah. Now we're doing side quest stuff with, like a lot of these little hard mobs, but yeah, I would say the first part is pretty story heavy, yeah. Almost all story, actually. How important that story part is, I'm not sure, but it's definitely story based. Yeah. Off how last night ended, yeah.
No console. Be wary. That no concealing its threats, brother.
Alright, they blow up. I had already stopped looking at him.
Behind you! Look out!
Oh, they blew up! Why am I not remembering this? Finished your first water-cooled PC build. Nice. Did you do a custom loop or did you enclosed? Mine has a enclosed. I've never done a custom one. Shackwood special. Pocket sand.
No console. Stay alert.
Behind you! Look out!
Get that thing to shut up!
Did a custom one.
Behind you! Watch out!
It's unstable! Get back!
On your left!
Did you recognize her? The sickly spirit.
Finally remembered to roll away when they blew up.
There was a time I could recall the face of every one of my people, but sometimes I wonder if gods live too long.
I once felt the same.
It was a mess.
Anything interesting, brother?
Dead on arrival. A warning to all who pass this bit of land. The dead here do not die. Rain or shine, in the heat of the day and the chill of the night, they follow their master's will. Leave now. Whether you value your life or peace in your death, you do not want the prison of this magic. Necromancy haunts the dirt beneath your feet. I'm sure it's fine. Where's that raven I saw? When we came in on the boat, there was a raven over to the side. There it is. Okay. Get my bearings. Oh, there's an area to swing on up there.
could be useful.
Could be. Ah, I see.
There must be a way to transfer the fire from one side to the other.
Yeah. Let it start swinging. I don't know if this will work or not. Well, that's not gonna work.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
I just went straight through it. Yeah, that's not close enough. How far does the chain even go? Let's see where. I don't think that's good. Crap is that? Oh, it's just like some random strange plant. Well, that's gonna burn down that. So yeah, we just have to get that brazier there. What's this? But her stuff can't attach to that? It goes right through it. Are you just at a weird angle, Freya? Right on the bottom of it. Oh, that works. Okay. But she can actually rocket back and forth. Wait, would that make it close enough that I can hit it with the chains? Hang on. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but I wonder if that works. Definitely connected to that one. Something small I'm missing here. Can we rocket?
Maybe we could use sigil arrows on the chandelier. Transfer the fire that way.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Were they not connected just right? Ah, okay. I think I got it. So I have to shoot that one last, I guess? How weird. So weird. Do you actually know custom combos? I don't... If someone knows how to do it, I don't want you to tell me. Luckily, I figured it out before I saw your message.
Looks like that worked.
Interesting. I'm fine. Like even if
Well, that did it.
I haven't been, but if I get stuck on something like an hour, it's still fine. I'll just be talking rhetorically. Just the nature of streaming a game blindly. What's in the box? Grip of the Fallen Alchemist. High luck chance to grant a health burst on any successful hit with the Serpent Snare skill. Alright.
That's everything I need. Let's return to the Sixth Spirit.
You would cure the dead.
I promised I would return to the Eagle.
You do not even remember her. Nor she you.
And?
Oh,
let us return to the spirit.
What? More enemies? Well, hang on. I was looking at something over here. I forgot. Where is it? I don't guess we can see it through this. Oh, there it is. All right. Got it. Oh, that's one way. Do I prefer Atreus or Freya as my partner? I don't know. It's kind of weird having
It's explosive!
having her as my partner. I don't know. I'm not used to it yet, so I'm not sure. Did I finish leveling that up? I don't remember. I know I'm still leveling some of this stuff up, so I probably should use that first. Correct answer is Brock. Yeah, Brock was pretty fun to use. Sindri, Sindri also pretty fun to use with his bag of holding. Mimir. Mimir hasn't really helped me in combat. Aside from saying, look out, brother. Brother, you okay? Brother, brother, brother. Behind you, brother.
Have you finally come?
We have collected the plants.
Wow, how rude. We interrupted her.
I feel my vitality returning to me. I feel Freya. I am here. I knew you would return, even as the doubters cursed your name. Thank you. But it's time to rest. You have earned it. Thank you, my queen. I am tired indeed.
Quest for the dead completed.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Svartalfheim's fortune. Weird place to get Svartalfheim's fortune. Let's see. Set bonus. Increased stun damage inflicted based on Kratos' defense. He's got our back. He does. Alright. Do we need to set yours to track again? Freya's missing piece. There we go. Oh, look at that deer. Got some cool antlers over there, deer. Okay, let's look around. All right, back to the waterways, I guess. Odin. She was forced to marry Odin.
You know, I would have beaten you.
What?
Earlier, if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again, find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
Lady, I destroyed you. 2 luck. Hey, we finally got some luck. That was one of the fights that I actually did really well in. We're down to like a sliver of health. All right, we're gonna have to shoot that to get the item out of it. Probably just hack silver, but gotta have hack silver. Gotta have it. Hey, dwarfs. Dwarves. Class is on YouTube. Catch that at some point. Yeah.
Find that orb yet?
Fray and Kratos end up together.
Good thing we didn't miss this.
They make a good couple.
Ah, that's it.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Good thing. Living masterpiece. There is truly no greater medium than a living, thriving tree. Every branch a canvas, this mighty elder and I work in tandem to achieve the impossible. My hand perhaps guides, my ties and forms persuade a pattern, but it is through this sacred giant's prosperity does my work take shape. May my art always go over the heads of all those who would try to look upon it. It is not for you. That's a heck of a bonsai tree, I would say. That's not a bonsai tree.
I can forge some new stuff. Seems like you might need the help.
And how is it you two know each other?
No, I can't be divulger in guild business. You gotta respect the secretude of it all.
I'm sorry?
Let's just say Brock and I have long enjoyed certain common interests.
That's right. Like getting us into trouble.
And getting you back out of it again.
What? That's only mostly true.
Okay, so does that answer your question?
Close enough, I suppose.
Look at that dog, man. Like a blacksmith dog. All right, what you guys got? Family crest is 1,000. All right.
Family crests? I'll take them.
Concussive waves the end of the Axis R1 combo. I gotta really try that out more than I have. More than zero. We'll just leave it as this for right now.
So, Brock, if Lunda can step between realms to travel about like you, I presume it must be the guild you know each other from.
Maybe. Or maybe I just showed her a few tricks while we were tying one on.
Or maybe I showed him. You don't know us, Clever Pam.
Lunda, would you happen to know how your light and dark elf friends came to be in?
Already told us they were in prison together.
Yeah, Fair and Bala? Well, they were both in prison by one side or another, or maybe both. Escaped together, been on the run, and absolutely all over each other ever since.
That's a fat
Dark
dog.
and light elf fleeing their people together. Quite a risk.
Being in love's always a risk. That's what makes it fun.
You could say the same about hot cheese.
He's got a good point. Say the same about hot cheese that you can with Forbidden Love.
Lunda, what do you know of Birger the Traveler?
Not much. I ain't the talking type, really. But from what I can glean, he walked the path of the traveler for a time, then found out something that made him step off it. Hard.
Any idea what he saw?
No, I'm not sure, but I think he saw what was at the end of the path. And, didn't care much for it.
Finding out Odin was pulling their strings all along probably put a colossal kink in his codpiece.
Hey, Freya! How you doing?
I'm fine.
On that, madam, we are agreed.
Oh.
Thank you?
Think the little dwarven woman might have a little bit of a crush.
And, you ain't changed one damn bit.
Lunda likes Freya. All right. Looks like there's gonna be a chest somewhere. What is this one? We got Squiggle Rune. We got Middle P. We got Pickaxe. All right, cool. Somewhere I'm insulting someone by calling these runes those things.
Remember, that orb.
Yeah, we're on it. At least partially. So on Deerlish, welcome in. Like Brock, you know, all the doors are really nice. Like, I like Sindri a lot, like Brock a lot. I'm really curious how the story of Sindri and Brock is going to go. I've learned a lot about them this. Oh, what is that enemy? Swivel rune is the correct term. Perfect. So intuitive. What are you? Are you a necromancer?
Right side!
That's what I thought. Hey Freya, why don't you stop standing around?
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Should she be hooked? I'm not sure. Ooh, that move hurts. An explosive up there. There's that chest. Right on the means they come and explode. Alright. Any major story reveals last couple streams? Yes. Yesterday was really jam-packed of big story stuff, yeah. And a few things today.
Above you! Come on, Krator. Off your back.
Accidentally rolled from the red thing into a yellow thing. Definitely not playing as well tonight as I did yesterday. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes.
Take it off, man. You've got this.
Watch out!
Maybe I should have just be throwing those again like I did the first time.
Alright,
I know he respawns them, but... Roll back into the poison, I guess? Light speed granny. Let's go on random jewels. Welcome in. Sindri's great as well. Yeah, I really like Sindri. Apparently those things did stop spawning though, so that's good to know.
Incoming! Above you!
Buffalo?
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Those things almost one-shot.
Brother, get up! Brother!
I remember that second hit's not a yellow. I don't need to try to roll it. I can just try to parry it. I mean, I can parry the yellow too, I suppose.
Above you! Watch out!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Good riddance!
Okay. Enough of that. Back scratcher hits hard. It really does, yeah. I stopped trying to roll and just tried to parry, and that apparently worked much better. A witch who traded away near every last piece of her soul to practice Seether magic. The added bonus of being able to summon allies to her aid in an instance. One day I'd like to have a sit down and ask if they felt the price of their humanity was ultimately worth it. There's nothing wrong, or rather, there's nothing worse than a trade you can't take back after seeing less than satisfactory results. I imagine they feel fairly confident until they meet you, brother. Interrupt her effort to summon nightmares before it's too late to avoid being overrun. Yeah, she's a real pain. But I'll know for next time not to roll. Her follow-up attacks come out so fast that these rolling gets you in trouble.
What utter foolish.
Another one?
My soul
What
cannot
is
rest.
wrong?
I died. And you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what end?
When the Einherjar came, we needed a way to fight back. I suggested Seether magic.
Seether.
I understand your desperation, but that was foolish.
Clearly. I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted, as theirs did. You must free them.
Of course.
Seether.
Seether magic corrupts so ruthlessly. Those poor souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
Probably shouldn't have done that. This puddle looks suspicious. Seems more suspicious that it doesn't splash.
Impressive!
Thanks. Didn't really do much, but Thanks anyway. It's gonna be really weird to remember to switch her arrows. All right, so there's the chest. There's a way up over here, I saw.
Now, how do we get up there, I wonder?
We can't.
My
Not
friend's
with those
souls are
vines
still
in there.
twisted, aren't they? Give them the freedom of death.
We're working on it, lady. We'll kill your friends, don't worry. That one almost got me.
An armor piece bearing Lunda's brand. Shame it's broken. Nice bit of work otherwise.
Then why leave it?
You suspicious of her, brother?
If the order she seeks is important, she would not have left it behind.
Perhaps.
Shortcut back over there. Don't need that right now.
Must be safer this way. We'll need to find another way around.
You get an arrow through there.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Just not trying hard enough. That looks like it hit that too. I'm not sure that's the way you're supposed to do it, but. But it
Looks
worked.
like that worked.
So for when we get over there, I guess. All right. I need to go back and figure the vines out behind us before we get too far either. Also need to go over there and see what happened. Because when I busted, there's another plant. When I busted that plant, she was like, that worked. Also, there better be something behind the waterfall. Doesn't look like there is, but the waterfall trope was always funny because if there's not something there, you're like, come on, developers, you're supposed to put something behind the waterfall. What's wrong with you? And if there is something there, you're like, wow, how original. There's always something behind the waterfall. Little shortcut. It's a gamer thing, yeah. That's right. All right, let's see if we can reach those. Do those connect? Looks like they do.
Looks like that worked.
There's another one of those rune things. I don't remember what all we needed. Where's the chest? There it is. R, middle P, and other thing. Nice. Alright. Other thing it is. No. Up we go. Demo's thing with alert. Up we go.
Please.
I'm
Please
working on it,
end
lady.
their suffering.
So, what's it like being back?
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed. I'm a stranger here.
I know the feeling.
The runic word appeared over there. See it?
Megan.
Megan? KO.
We should be able to reach the wedding.
There were the 5 gift subs. Thank you, KO. Gift subs on the bonus stream. I appreciate it. Thank you. Who did you get? A leatherback. Lemon. That guy. Little X. I'm going to go with in King Stupid. Landscaper. 45 out of 60 plants destroyed. Okay. King Stupid's the winner there. All right. Any ravens? There's a hung person over there. Open up the path for the boats. It's your spirit animal. Oh, there's another plant. Back down. We gotta find the runes for this. Okay, there's the first one we hit. There was another one nearby. We need R and little P. Where is that third one?
The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done.
Yeah, let's not go this
I've
way.
lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed all the same.
Okay, maybe I didn't want to go the other way first. Now let's look at the map. Yeah, it looks like I'm going the correct way now. So maybe I want to go back the other way. Sorry. All right, back we go. Kratos too. I think this canoe is so maneuverable. Not how canoes act in real life, I can tell you that. All right, maybe this also goes where we wanted. All right, we'll end up having to go back. Is it KO like Scarface or Kayo like Rimworld? Good question, I've never asked. Do these just loop around into each other?
Those scrawlings must be Sather nearby.
Alright, so this is the side quest place. A different chest. Alright, we'll explore here. You flip more canoes and actually use them. Yeah, it's easy to do. KO, like the knockout. Like 15 years ago and just ran with it.
Lunda's ore.
Be cautious. We know not what it does.
You really think she'd send us to get the bloody thing if it was going to kill us? Let's just take it back to her.
Valorant stole your name. It's kind of interesting because my wife had that bitter squirrel name for like 5 years now. And now there's a bitter squirrel in this game. So now people are going to think she got her name from this. I mean, not that it matters, but I can't believe there's a bitter squirrel in this game. so crazy when that popped up. CRN. She did, didn't she? Oh, this is a timed one. There's one behind that. So I have to burn that first. What? Yeah, she stole it. She got it from this. Not sure if I missed. I mean, I did kind of miss, but I don't know if this can actually do that or not. That will work. It's definitely making fire. I don't think it's fire that it wants. No, that works. Is it actually ringing that one too?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
See. So I was wondering too if it got both. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Her sigil arrow doesn't work, so is she telling me it's not gonna work if I put? I don't even know if those are connected enough. No, they're not. See how it works. Oh no, it's all good. If you don't know, like I said, if you're blind to the game too, we can figure things out together. It's people that actually know that I don't want to answer, you know. Sound design, 10 out of 10.
Ah,
all right, that worked.
That's it.
Trying to trick me when you said her sigil arrows wouldn't work. I think it was because it was hitting that like metal part at first. Lied to me, Freya. It's pretty cool. I like that. Have major presence. People accused you of it, really? Yeah. I mean, they can see when your name was made too. People can click on your name and see when it was made.
More Sather markings.
At least made here.
Gunhild's companions can't be that far ahead. Look what they've done to this thing.
Can we knock those people down? Probably not.
Looks like more of Lunda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now.
All right, so you just need to talk to her. Something squishy back there.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Freya lying to us again. Just lost a hack. All right, almost killed myself. Nice. Excellent. Oh, we can't knock those guys down. I don't think he does anything, but I had to know. Armor set bonuses exist? If so, are they worth it? They do exist, yeah. We actually saw that this one that we're about to be able to craft by doing the side quest actually will change your gameplay a little bit. So a lot of them have just been like kind of like stat bonuses, like, you know, if you have one piece you get 15% more stun, and two piece you get 50% more stun or whatever. But this next one makes it so that if we are fighting barehanded, if we don't use our axe or blades or whatever, all we use is our shield and our bare hands, we actually apply poison damage. And enemies that are poisoned, the more of the set that we're wearing, I think it said the less, or the more the enemies are weakened by the poison. So kind of cool. We'll have to try that out. Don't know if that's how I'm going to end up, you know, specking and playing or not, but it is kind of cool that you have those kind of options based on the gear. Yeah, there's armor kind of specialized for different things, like doing the runic attacks. We've actually seen some stuff too that are specific bonuses for specific rune attacks. Specific skills, I guess I should say. But if you like playing more of like using a throwing axe more or something like that, there's been some sets to increase range damage and so on and so forth.
Anything illuminating?
Poison Fist sounds pretty sick. Yeah, I kind of like the sound of it as well. I fear devotion is waning amongst the others. If we are to drive the Aesir from Vanaheim, there are things we must do without hesitation. Sacrifices must be made. If I am the only practitioner with enough courage to make them, then so be it. In life do I scream, in death do I sing, in blood do I trust. I am the vengeance of these lands. Save their sacrifice. Good thing I weakened myself. Lowered my HP a bunch before we went down here. Fight whatever the crap it's gonna be.
Over there. Those are the lost Sather spirits. Friends of Gunhild.
They don't look very friendly anymore, do they?
Let us put them to rest.
I knew I heard a raven. There it is. Wow, that would be easy to miss. I just happened to hear that squawk. Like, that sounds pretty close. Anything else up here before we keep moving forward? Yep. Yeah, I already like the shield a whole lot, so doing like shield and fist seems pretty cool. It's all based on luck stat, which we have like none of. So we'd have to change almost everything.
It's explosive! Be careful!
I only poisoned myself a little bit. The chest. What if the fists have more raw stun damage than the axe and stuff too?
Are we done?
Nope. Landscaper destroyed 30 out of 30. Was that all of them then? 60 out of 60. We did it. I don't have to destroy anymore. What? This is my wife saying this? If I had some hack silver for every time I stepped in some goopy slop in Vanaheim, I'd be a rich squirrel. Wouldn't the realm be a nicer place without all those shrubs? Torch them. Bitter squirrel. Nice. I did a side quest for my wife. I do those all the time IRL, so.
Protect yourself!
Leveling my moves. Leveling my moves. Leveling my moves. You know what? I guess it's easier to level your moves on the harder difficulty because everything has more health. So, like, if you're playing on easy, I bet that guy dies in like 1 or 2 of those. Not on this one. What are we at now? 33 out of 35. All right, cool. All right, how many for the next? No, we're good. Got it. So now with this one, we need to hold it for 2 of them. All right. Can you bring him over here, Freya? Plants don't like me.
It's unstable, yes!
All right, we're done with that one too. Nice. Now we'll pick out some other moves to master here. Okay, what else do we have on the Leviathan Axe? I used this one quite a bit. We already added momentum to that. Greatly increased immolation charge gained from the skill. Increased resistance to damage and being staggered during the skill. Or just straight up raw damage. I'm gonna leave it on momentum. Oops. And what was this one? Oh, the grapple. Okay. Yeah, we can level that one up next. This one is gonna be holding to launch forward. Okay. We can do that. Will that one not freeze? All right, this is the one that has a parent bulb you have to defeat. Oh, it's that time. 1 second, let me get out of this spot. Crap. Never mind, I'll just tell you goodnight now. I went around the corner, there's more enemies. All right, 1 second, I gotta tell my daughter goodnight. All right. Did Pineapple ever show up? Yeah, it's for a few minutes, yeah. And then he had to go back to his sports ball, yeah. I'm supposed to use this move now.
Protect yourself!
Alright.
Brother, get up! Brother!
Maybe I should just kill these guys. Just try and use that move. Maybe. Yeah, he was here for a minute. I think he's watching the VOD now, actually. Because he asked if there was a bunch of story stuff, and there kind of was. Alright. It still counts the first ones, right? Okay, yeah, it saves those. Perfect. Get up, brother. Get up.
Protect yourself!
Man, that actually causes a lot of stun.
Ah, give him what for.
Oh, we only need one more. Well, for the next tier anyway. There's gonna be more after that, I guess.
Alka!
Yeah. Stop logging on to him. Seems like bullying.
It's explosive! Be careful!
Hey, Deef. Didn't you summon? Was it Granny yesterday? You're in the RimWorld thing. I can do it now if you wanted.
Just
was it Granny
gorgeous.
or did you want a refund? Either way, let me know. Remember, I never got back. Why bully? Why bully? Stop the bullying. I can't help it. The game tells me to level up a move. Gotta do it on these small characters, you know. This leads over to that chest that I already opened the way to. With Sky God, do you want to do it now or some other time? Oh, all right. Sky God time.
Commandment 2430. I stabbed this lady in the butthole, and then I shot her in the butt. It's okay though, she deserved it.
Resident Evil Revelations. Wow, what a quote. What a quote. Don't use the game as an excuse to be bullied. What a quote. That's Old Testament there.
Anything illuminating?
Way to go, Sky God. Call to arms. To the veneer of Vanaheim, my sister has abandoned us. Odin has turned our realm into a prison, and Freya has fled with a key. There is only one path forward, and it will not be a pleasant one. We will take up arms. We will show the Aesir whose realm this is. We will go to war, Freyr. It's worth the wait. Much better than the original one that you got. I see you. Blink. Hello?
Above you! Watch out!
Alright, where were those other runes for the chest? I know we had seen a second one. Oh, yeah. Speaking of chests, let me make sure I get this one. Nice shot. Thanks. It's really fun to throw those. I'm not sure why. Mists of Helheim. A lingering area of effect attack that creates a small hazard, inflicting frost status to all enemies inside. Did we... We found A heavy runic attack at long last. Nice. Now we got this. And this. Okay, the frost continues even when the axe is pulled back. But I do got to remember to pull the axe back. Okay. Ooh. Finally.
What did you find?
Kratos, at least say something to her. For God's sake, he just completely looks away from her. Nope. I'm not telling. You might want to share it. All right, let's go turn this dwarf business in. Whee! Nothing. What was it, Kratos? Nothing. I don't know why I'm still killing all the plant life that the squirrel wants me to kill. Not sure if I'm still getting anything for it or not, but...
I know that face. You got something for me, don't ya?
Hey! You forgot something while you were out there.
Thanks.
Thanks for collecting that.
Lunda.
Right. Business time.
Here.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Elf has been itching to get her
It
ball
was her
back all
dog's
dang
favorite
winter.
toy.
It's her favorite toy.
What?
Now, if you could find the rest of my armor set I left out there, I'll repair it for you. Free of charge, even. Oh, actually, any dwarf can. I just didn't think you'd get my orc for me if you knew that. Sorry, y'all.
Nice. Tricking Kratos
And
into...
you were so cautious, brother.
Quiet.
He's right, Mimir. Show respect. The squeaky toy could have been the death of us all.
And it nearly was.
Do not laugh.
It's hard not to, brother.
Try.
Okay. Let's make something then.
All right, we got Lunda's... Oh, we didn't get her broken cuirass. We got to find that part. Okay. But we did get her a bracer. Which I definitely want to try out sometime. Melee attacks against poison enemies to increase damage. We need the main armor before this. I mean, we might as well make it, but I'm not going to equip it right now.
You won't get so much as a paper cut in that. You
we
won't
need to
get
find
so
her
much as
cuirass.
a paper cut in that.
New lore entry. An old friend of Brock and blacksmith to Freyr's army. She seems the Huldra brothers equal in skill. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's also their equal in being too familiar, too quickly, and behaving strangely. Her comments are often puzzling and difficult to interpret, and I catch her staring. Often. However, if her armaments are strong, I will tolerate her. Paper cut armor. That's what I need. Fighting gods and demigods and demons and dragons. I'm very concerned about paper cuts. I know that's not exactly what he's saying, but... all right, so there's a third chest thing somewhere. There's a fire in her forge, if you know what I'm saying. No, I don't know what you mean. No, don't explain. Don't explain. I don't think it's further up this way.
Well, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
Florida?
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
This is Vanaheim, yes. Mimir got told. Told off. All right, so we got the one switch out there. Ah. What is that there? that close enough? No, there's no way that's close enough. Let's see. Is that close enough? No. Check on this side really quick. Yes, this is much, much closer.
Nice work.
All right, there it is. There it is. Which one did we need? This one is the R. Okay. I need the P. That's what I'm going with. Runic P. Gotta be careful though. There's two runic P's. There's like the lowercase runic P and the capital runic P. We need the lowercase P. There we go. It's a long time since I found anything for my shield. I wonder if we'll get anything in Vanaheim for my shield. Horn. Collect 1 of 4 to get some more rage. All right. What is what's the one that we're tracking right now? Oh, it's the ghost. All right.
Is it done?
It is done.
Your friends are at peace.
Good.
And I'm sorry. Had I been here, I would have prevented this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to prevent, even if you had been here.
Yes, you're right. Goodbye, Gunhild.
Goodbye, my goddess.
Kratos. Thank you for taking the time to help my people.
I help no one.
Svartalheim's honor. Increased stun damage inflicted based on Kratos' defense. Hey, so we finally have a second. There we go. So we need one more Svartalheim. We're good. Where are we in the story? The last major thing that happened was that we freed Freya from Odin's bonds. So now she can be herself and travel between realms. Since then, I just started doing the side quests in Vanaheim. So we just finished Dwarf quests.
They were already dead.
And a couple of these.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased my spirit as well. I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right. There are most certainly other corrupted sisters out in the realms.
You always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
That's what we're good at. That's what we're good at. All right. Now we need to go back to tracking here. Go on, Marcus. You think Cassandra has gone mental on you? Classic psychic ship infestation, psychic ship infestation, psychic ship infestation. What? That's crazy. I mean, if you know how to handle infestations, they're not too bad, right? Especially now that they cap out way sooner. But psychic ships are really annoying, especially now that you can't wake up the mechs with just sleeping spots too. It's another rough thing. All right. Well, as much as I hate to do it, it is a school night, so I have to get up early enough to get the child to school. So I'm going to save this, wrap up the recording, and I will let you know when you can see this again and when you can see RimWorld again and all that good stuff. But I can't go the extra hour tonight, so go ahead and stop the recording there.